Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's Viking football as we rejoin the action in the second quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now it's second and 10.
Brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
The Vikings come in with 2 wins on the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 46. Throwing is McCarthy. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit them with something on the ground.
Come on, set! Viking 8, check go! Set! Get up! Set! Ready! Hut! Set! Go! Let's go! Ready?
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Viking football as we rejoin the action in the second quarter. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
He's brought down there.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Here's the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now McCarthy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41. Vikings ready to go again on offense. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Here's McCarthy. Over the middle and complete to Addison.
McCarthy's pass.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Vikings.
A final shot before break. McCarthy. So halftime is upon us on 3rd. Message received.
set! Cowboy 80! Hut, hut! Set! Ready, ready? Set! Ready! Ready! Set! Set, go! Let's go! Get up!
Second down now, 7 to go. There's a dive up the middle. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. So now here's 3rd and 5. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Setting up the screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. It's not.
Vikings returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Along the right sideline, there's space. Along the sideline inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Complete to T.J. Hopkins.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw.
At the 39-yard line.
It's his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So we have the rest of the league. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down. At the 37.
Another carry for it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Back to the well again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. first down. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
The give here on second. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And the Vikings first down.
They give it to him again. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Rodriguez on the tackle.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. We've got a screen to the running back. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on his third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has an upside block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Coverage by
The numbers tell us pretty clearly you get to...
Vikings, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10, here's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it's second down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Complete to number 7. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Back to the air, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going again now, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he works this to the 38 before going down. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's first and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Third down.
Looking to throw it. Caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far. This is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skål to usher two teams into battle. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took a loss on the road last week. Here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. And let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, for their sake, partner, Vikings and their running back about to get back to work. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. McCarthy keeping the pedal down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Have him gain about a handful there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. McCarthy looking to throw. stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At the 33-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Jair Alexander with the stop. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Vikings with some work to do, trailing in this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw is caught by the back. They got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
A yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Hey, my man. Hawk 70. Rig alert. Let's go. Hey.
They snap it to McCarthy. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a...
The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah.
The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds his back complete. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 35.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
On 1st down, they'll run. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Play action, McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down.
Right up the gut. He will be stopped now. That's what I like about that effort.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game. Vikings, and this running back headed back out for a new series. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Now to the running back. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 1-yard line.
McCarthy from his own end zone. It's his running back. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
Complete to number 7.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
At his own 8-yard line. A 2-yard.
The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle, and then go finish that runner.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
T.J. Hawkinson, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Go left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it's into the perfect time.
And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hand off to the back. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made right at midfield. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second down. At the Ravens 40.
So the Ravens will